What is up, guys? HD Motorsports here, bringing you another broadcast of the NNR Racing League. Tonight, the boys are going to be hitting the Pocono. We got 21 cars out on track tonight, 80 laps at the Tricky Triangle. Joining me tonight in the broadcast booth is going to be Repeat and Repeat. Coming into tonight, I wasn't there last week at New Hampshire, but I heard tempers were flaring.
Oh, yeah, especially between that 11 and the 18. They were all over it, not only in the race, but afterwards later. But tonight, Moore took this race earlier in the summer, and he's going to be looking to keep up his momentum that he's got going. So it's going to be a great race at this turn 4 track.
So coming into tonight, I know there's a lot of cats out there saying that I got the best car. One name that I've heard quite often is going to be that D4C Rowdy guy. He's saying, hey, look out for me tonight. Of course, you got the two young guns, CGMX Rose. He's going to be fast, as well as that name you just mentioned, a More Smoke. Who is your favorite coming into the Tricky Triangle?
I'm actually going to go right with that pole sitter, the 11 Rose. You just mentioned him. He is forever quick. So you can't bet against him. Absolutely not.
All right, as they're out there on track right now, let me go and flip it over to the race before I forget. Don't want to do that. We want to see them out there. We want to see those beautiful, beautiful cars. And there is the young gun, CGMX Rose. And look on the outside of him. That's going to be that beautiful 95 Pro Core Toyota Camry machine, if I'm not mistaken, of James Kamal.
That is Kamal. This is probably his best starting position of the season. I know him and Silent and Knights and Coey, they all turned up a ton of laps, and I know he's ready to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're underway with the young gun CGMX Rose down into turn 1. James Kamal in that 95 Pro Core machine sitting P2 with the 20, like you just said. It's going to round out your top 3. Top 4 right now are single file with the Aviator. The other young gun leading that Ford 17 machine going to be sitting in P4. But early on here, we got the 20 looking to the inside. He's going to file back in line. Top 4 single file.
Top 4 single file with a little bit of a hornet's nest behind them, and they're going to need to do something to run down this top 4. I know it's still early, but they can't stay side by side and expect to keep up with these guys.
Yeah, not at all. I'm currently looking to see if I got your thing you were talking about.
Yep.
There we go. I got it. I got your little piece of paper. I got it.
Right.
I got you, but still out here leading the first laps of the race is going to be the 11 CGMX Rose. But I'll tell you what, I want to go towards the back. There's some cars back here that are mighty fast. They're going to be working their way up through the pack. As it looks like, man, we are too wide coming out of turn 1.
Yeah, you actually got a challenge for the lead. The 20 of Ingalls is going to duck inside the 11. He's going to try to take him through the tunnel turn right now and try to steal the lead on this next lap. Oh, but the 11's going to pull a crossover as the 20 kind of rubbed up against the wall.
And here comes the 17 of the Aviator moving up to P2. That's going to shuffle the 95 of Kamal back to P4. Like you just said, the 20 of Ingalls is going to move back to P3. And the heat is just heating up here at Pocono at the Tricky Triangle. What is it? 3 turns, 4 turns, maybe 6? Who knows?
Yep. Three turns? What? Turn 4. Absolutely.
That's what they say.
God Power's gotten the draft off this top 4. He's pulled himself up to P5.
And right behind God Power is going to be the 18 of Rowdy. He's going to try and move up to catch the front runners.
Yeah, it looks like behind Rowdy, like you just said, he's got the 18. Then you got the 1 of Sweeter Feeds. And then I think after that, it was the 42 of Amore.
I'll tell you what, that's a pretty stout top pack running right now, but he's looking to the inside. We got a battle for second place at the moment. It's going to the hood of this 95. Get a quick look at this, but the 17 is going to be on the outside with that draft. I fully expect him to clear Ingalls coming into turn 1, and there he goes. He's got him cleared right now, and Ingalls is going to move back up into P3.
Yeah, that top line, or that line along the wall on the straightaways, if you can get into that draft, you're going to pass somebody that's all by themselves easily, either down low or up high. Well,
the 95 got loose out of turn 1, and there's Rowdy moving up to P4. He's working his way up through the pack as they are still side by side for second place through the tunnel turn.
Yep, I got Rowdy's stream up in front of me, and I don't even know if he's lifting, or if he is, it is just slightly, because he's all over the back bumper of the Aviator.
We got a couple J. Paul fans out there rooting him on to that 22 machine. Let's get a quick eye on him and see where he's actually located at this moment. Yeah, we'll get him eventually. One of these cars. Oh, yeah. There he is. Yeah, he's right now sitting towards the back. Looks like he's sitting about 20th place, I'd say. But just cruising around right now. He's got a good, clean car. It's going to work to his advantage. And look at that shot right there. Coming out of turn one. That was beautiful.
Oh, wow. Yes, it was. I'm actually going to pull up the rest of that. Got to keep an eye on that.
One car I'm going to keep my eye on is that 41 of Red Dot, because he is making his way through the field. Started towards the back. Just outside the top 10 at the moment. He's going to be looking to munch on this one Chevy Camaro monster machine coming down the front stretch. Just nothing working that time at a what? Turn 4 down this long straightaway.
A tricky triangle. Yep. Keeping it up with that 22 with J-Pie. Looks like he's all over the back bumper now of the 12 and Knights in the back. I always wonder if that's kind of a strategy for them. You know, if something's going to happen up front, let it get taken care of all up there. Maybe they can skirt by and or scoot by and keep their cars damage free. It's got a long race to go. I think we're only at what lap 7 or 8, and these guys are getting about 20 or 21 laps of fuel per run. So it'll be interesting to see how this all works out.
Well, that was going on right there, Pete. There was a change up front. That 20 of Ingalls is your new race leader. And there's Rowdy trying to make a move for P3 on the inside of the Aviator down into turn 1. Side by side, Rowdy's going to push up the track a bit, but he's going to hold it together, and the Aviator should be able to pull the draft and clear him into the tunnel turn.
Easily. I'll tell you, that Ingalls, you know, as dominant as he's been in the Xfinity and the truck series, I'm kind of surprised that it took him so long to come up to Cup. But yeah, he's got a whip every week. He suffered that first week with a bunch of damage, you know, like 2-3 weeks ago. But since then, second, third place every week. He's kind of following right in the more footsteps.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rowdy just gave a little side bumper to the 17 of the Aviator to clear him down the front stretch. That'd be something interesting to watch as the race goes on. I know Aviator's not going to be too happy with that. We know Rowdy. We know he can be an aggressive driver at times. And he's going to show right there to make a power move coming out of turn 3 down the front stretch, move up to P3.
Yep, so you got Rowdy in third, you got the 17 of Aviator, and then you got the 95 of Kamal, but they've actually built up a little bit of a gap to P6, P7, and so on. So these guys are so far in their you know, they are the elite of the field.
Well, I'll tell you what, as I was just talking about Rowdy making a power move for third place, he just did it for second, right on the young gun. CGMX Rose through the tunnel turn. He's got him clear, but let's see if Rose is going to come back battling strong. He's going to take this huge, I thought he was going to take the huge run to the inside, but he's going to decide to push Rowdy to try to catch that race leader of Ingalls because he has checked out to a whole nother area code.
That 17 is the one that took that draft, and it looks like 95 is going to follow him through. And if the 11 keeps up with the 18, and nope, 95 ducked back in behind the 11, he's going to try for that spot.
And here comes CGMX Rose with a huge draft down this little straightaway into the tunnel turn. Wise move right there, the young kid. Didn't take anything that time. That would have been mighty dicey if he took that into the tunnel turn that fast. But I think Rose is more or less looking to work together, these 4 guys, so they can catch that race leader, Ingalls. While we got the Aviator as well as the 95 with Kamal looking to make some things happen. Now a little farther back, Red Dot Mods is going to lead that second pack. Started all the way in the back of the pack, moved all the way up to P7.
Yeah, but those guys are racing mostly 2 by 2 by 2, where these guys are all single file. They're going to have to do something in order to even catch this small pack. But Ingalls, he's just scooting away. He said, "Catch you later."
I'll see you later. alligator, I don't want to be ya.
Nope. He's got to hope that a deer doesn't step out in front of his car being in the Poconos.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a battle right now going on for third place as that 95 Procore machine's going to move up. Excuse me, that's for fourth place. He's going to pass the Aviator, and those guys are struggling a little bit because Rowdy and CGMX Rose are starting to leave them a little bit.
Yep, but again, these guys are all single file. Those guys in the back got to get it together, otherwise there's going to be nothing doing. As you got a car coming off pit road right now. Looks like the two of, what was that, Stout Whiskey.
CGMX Rose is painting that yellow line. We got to watch that, and he got a pretty decent run doing that out of turn one. On D4C Rowdy, he wants to work together. He wants to work, and there's the young gun, the other young gun, the 17 Aviator. He's going to get right on Rose's bumper, and Rowdy is starting to leave Rose a bit.
Yep, he sure is, and that two's coming out of pit road. He was able to latch onto the 17. So being the first car one lap down, caution comes out. He'll get his lap back. And there's Red Dot. He's starting to pull that second pack up.
Yeah, Red Dot's got a strong car. I tell you what, the caution does come out. That's going to be the car I'm going to get my eyes on because he is cooking and a booking back there, sitting P7. Again, this 2 car right here is going to be a lap down. He went for an early pit stop strategy, but still, this 20 car all the way up in first place is the class of the field because he's got easily a 15 to 20 car length lead on everybody.
Yep, this next 4, they're all jockeying for second and getting runs inside and outside and whatnot. They spend a little bit of time side by side. It's just allowed him to get further and further away. He is gone. They're at the when they're at the start finish line, he's halfway through one.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna take a look at his lap and see exactly what he's doing to everybody else. So he's turning in once he hits that green light. He's hitting the apex pretty good through turn 1. That's gonna give him the momentum out of the corner all the way down this straight. Now let's take a quick look and see when he's gonna turn into the tunnel turn. We got the wall that sticks out right there. There's that Pocono sign. Just as I thought, he's going to turn in right there. He didn't get quite as low as I would like. He didn't hit that yellow line, but again, we're well into this green flag run, so he might not be able to. And there he goes, the other Pocono line. So he is sticking it pretty good. But now let's bounce back and take a quick look at maybe everyone else's line to see how he's comparing. Where is the 18? Good Lord, where you at? Where'd he start?
18's running second right now.
I know, but I need the tool, man.
Yeah, I definitely need the tool. 18 is just now turning into 1. The 20s are already off the corner.
So let's go ahead and take a look at Rowdy's turn. Again, he just looks like he's not carrying that momentum off the corner out of turn 1 like the 20 of Ingalls is at this very moment. But Pete, we still don't have any pit stop setups in at all. This is straight default. Well, I'll tell you one thing, he did hit that tunnel turn pretty good. I think he hit that better than Ingalls. So I think he's losing his time coming out of turn 1. Let's just see what's going on here in turn 3, or you know what they like say, what turn 4?
Yeah, and it looks like these, this small pack of 5. Well, just as I was about to say, they're starting to work together a little bit. Nope, they took it side by side, and it looks like they're going to come up on the 1 car Sweeter feed as he's exiting the pits.
Yeah, CGMX Rose is going to move up to P2. Kamal's in P3. The Aviator's sitting in P4. And there's Rowdy sitting in P5.
Yeah, that 2 car's been able to make his way through this little pack of 5. Well, now 6 with Sweeter joining him. But yeah, he's I'm kind of surprised. They're all still on their default setup. The 2 cars made a stop. You'd think he'd be able to get in and out of the corner a little bit quicker, but it hasn't really been the case yet. I think they might just be letting him go.
I think Rowdy's going to come this time. Maybe not. I thought maybe that's why he let these guys by. I thought he might pit this time, but he's going to stay out for another lap, and we should be seeing green flag pit stop tap him here very shortly because there's the 43 Jose 720. He's going to go a lap down.
He is going to go a lap down, but it looks like when these guys went by, the one car was able to stay in front of second place. So it's just that 20 car. He's checked out. Almost kind of. I don't see. There he is. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was still on the track or if he had made his green flag pit stop, but he's still leading the way.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my eyes on this second pack, though, for when this first green flag pit stop happens. CGMX Rose looks like he might be coming this time. Nope, he's going to keep it chugging along as the 43 of Jose 720 starting to work his way up through the traffic.
And here comes the 24 Coe off pit road now, and they are, well, they're just going to swallow him up. The 11 went right by, followed right, with the 95 still right behind him, and then 17, and then you got the 43 and the 18s all the way back to, I'm guessing, what is now, P6, P5. They lost God Power a long time ago.
They're all using different preset setups. They all got their different preferences. Some wanted a little tighter early on so they can make adjustments. And there's a 10 smacking a wall, and a 42 of a more smoke is going to pounce on that as he's going to move up to P7 again. Red Dot Mods in that 41 car. Stuart Hall's Machines going to be running at P6. And it looks like there goes Rowdy for his green flag pit stop.
Yep, looks like, first and second are kind of obvious, but Rowdy is pulling into the pit right now from P3. And I saw Kamal and the 17. They stayed up on the track. I don't know if they really want to stay up too long. They're going to lose a lot of track position. This 18 is going to come out of the pits even quicker than he was already.
Go ahead and take a glance around the field to see what's cooking out there. We got the 4 down pit road. There's the 18 of Rowdy down pit road. CGMX Rose is still out on the track. He's got to pit this time, if I'm not mistaken. But
yep.
First place is still going to be that 20 of Ingalls. And here comes Rose maybe this time. Yep, here comes CGMX Rose and the 17 and 95 of James Kamal.
Wow.
Good Lord almighty, as someone behind them is smacking the wall.
Yeah, he hit the wall hard. And I'm kind of curious to see if Kamal got in there a little too hot. But the 18 is off pit road. He's over the tunnel turn right now. Be curious to see how much time he gains on these new tires as they're just now making their way to their pit stall.
Red Dot, I don't think that's how you enter your pit stop, buddy. But I'll tell you what, that's one good-looking car.
That is a good-looking car. He really wanted that. He wanted a taste of that lobster last week, but it didn't work out for him.
I think it was the 10 of Sterlo that got wicked loose. He came flying in the pit road like his brake pedal wasn't working at all. I think he's got a speeding penalty because everyone else is starting to check out of pit road, and he's still sitting there.
All right, 20 just left the pits, and the 18 is going into turn 1 right now. 18 is going to be easily, well, maybe not easily. He's going to catch the back of the 11 car and the 17. I don't know quite how he's going to fare. Looks like he's just going to fall in line. So the 95, it didn't look like he actually did get into the pits. He didn't speed because he came out right behind these guys. Yeah, he's lost a little bit of track time, but he didn't lose 15 seconds for getting a black flag.
Yeah, he definitely didn't speed. And here's CGMX Rose looking on the inside of the Aviator. No clue if there was contact right there, but the Aviator washes up the track. Rowdy is going to follow suit right behind Rose, but Rose is going to help him out, and they're going to go side by side down into turn 1.
Yeah, the 17's got the draft of the 11 to see if he's able to break it going through turn 1.
And Rowdy's going to clear him that time by, but the Aviator with the crossover looking to the inside of Rowdy, and I need to get to these guys.
Yep, 18 is able to keep the position right behind the 11, so you got the 17 back behind Rowdy, and you still got the 95 of Kamal back there in P6 now. So second is Ingalls, third is CGMX Rose, fourth is Rowdy, fifth is the Aviator, and sixth is the 95 of James Kamal.
So who is currently first?
That's it. Ingalls never let go. Oh no, wait, no, Ingalls is second. That is a great question.
He's got to be first because he is checked out. He's got like a whole straightaway on Rosen.
Yeah, Dohar hadn't pitted yet. He just pit.
That so dang Dohar. Playing the field strategy.
Yep, he ran.
Should have known.
What? 2 laps. He ran 2 laps past these guys. So, yeah, that put Ingalls back in first at 5.2 over Rose. So, yeah, he's got a gap.
Man, he's definitely a cooking and a booking out there. Now, we got James Kamal at 95 in no man's land. Right behind him, Red Dot Mods in the 41. More Smoke, and it looks like... Who else is back here? Can't see it that far. I didn't get my bifocals on.
There's a whole pack. Looks like the 51 is String, the 41 or 43 of Jose's 720. You got the 6 car of Heated Snowman.
You got the 1 is Sweeter.
Killer. Yep. And the 22 of J-Paw.
I think right now that these guys are trying to play catch-up. I don't think anyone's trying to race at this very moment. They're all trying to play catch-up at the moment.
Yeah, that pack of 5, they really they put on a clinic before the first round of pit stops.
Ooh, More Smoke gets really loose out of the tunnel turn right there. He's able to catch it, but Sweeter is looking to pounce on the outside, but Amore is going to hold strong.
Yeah, Amore, I don't know how much damage he got from that. If anything, I'd probably guess just a little bit of side damage. But yeah, all these guys are single file now. From where Amore is right now, he's gonna have a lot of making up to do. You know, a lot of time to make up if he's gonna try to defend his title at this track.
Going to bounce around a little bit here in second place. And third place is going to be the 11 of CGMX Rose and Rowdy. And I tell you what, Pete, I heard these guys are 2 of the guys that went at it last week at New Hampshire. Now they're working together a little bit here at Pocono. Quick friendships being made.
Yep, the 11 and the 18 last week were not the biggest fans of each other. The 11 had an amazing car, and the 18 was just holding them up corner after corner after corner. Yeah, they weren't too happy, and then eventually it led to that chrome bumper being chrome horn being used. But yeah, it was a good race though.
Yeah, you like that Tempers Flyer at the short tracks, but it looks like the 17 of the Aviator is looking to fall off a bit here in the early going as James Kamal has caught him. But you look behind these guys, there's a pack of cars, choo-choo, and a chugging along trying to catch the front pack.
Yep, working together. That's what it's going to take to catch that front pack. When they had 5 seconds over the second pack before green flag pit stops, they had a lot of making up to do.
Man, looks like we got the 51 of String in the booth.
Yeah, man.
Hey, welcome to the booth. String was saying before the race started that some pretty nasty weather was making his way and wasn't quite sure how his internet was going to hold up. But yeah, welcome aboard, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Send me an invite into the lobby, and I'll get in there and help y'all out.
Okay, yep, I'll get you right now.
Well, String, we're going to ask you, how was the racing out there? What did the car feel like? What were people driving like? And right now, because it looks like that 20 of Ingalls is the class of the field.
I mean, the racing was pretty good, man. Honestly, it was, I don't know, man. The racing wasn't bad. I mean, we obviously just had gotten done making green flag pit stops, and there was a few cars that was pretty fast. I was running around the board and Rowdy for a little while, and the 51 Jacob Company's Chevrolet was fast, man. I had a really fast car tonight. I hate that circumstances with storms and such prevented it, but the racing was not bad out there, man. It was really good, actually. Much better than the last time we came here. Last time we come here, I think it was terrible, but this time it was pretty good.
Yeah, you guys are cooking, man. But we got a quick change for P4, though, as the Aviator is going to get by that 95 Procore Toyota Camry machine of James Kamal. Kamal is back to 5th place, and looking back to Red Dot. Red Dot's looking like he's going to be in no man's land because he's got a fast car. It's just he's starting to back the pack, and without a caution, I just don't think he's going to be able to do anything with it.
Yeah, when we weren't quite sure who that leader was, when Dohar finally pitted, and Ingalls had like a 5.2 second lead on Rose. Well, now Rose has actually cut that down. He's down to what, 4.5 off of Ingalls
Ooh,
now.
we got a wreck back there.
Let's see.
I don't know. The 22's got some front end damage. Caution did not fly. It looked like someone touched it. Looked like, because the 22's definitely got some front end damage on his car. Let's take a quick look in front of him, see if we got anybody else with damage.
Yeah, I think I just saw the hood on the 10 car of Sterlo buckled up a little bit.
And no clue if that's related at all, but someone definitely got squirrely out of turn 1 down the front stretch. I tell you what, a car that's struggling a bit out here that I'm surprised is going to be the 42 for more smoke.
Yeah, he's back in that second pack. He's definitely not showing the speed that he did earlier in the season.
I mean, that just goes to show you the amount of skill and talent that's here in NNR. You're talking about every single week someone different can win. It's definitely this league. Some of the top drivers when it comes to default racing is here in NNR. You don't get any better than this.
Oh, yeah, String can actually attest to that. When String's been trying to bring Red Dot into the series for a while now, and after the first couple races, Red Dot actually said, you know, I'm really surprised at the level. I don't know if he thought he was just going to come in and walk away with a couple races, but he's found that this is the most competitive default racing league on Xbox, hands down.
Oh, hands down, and that 41 car is no slouch himself. I've had some good races with Red Dot mods over the years. Let's just say maybe some things were said, maybe some things were done, but hey, I tell you what, he's got a fast car tonight here at Pocono.
Oh, he's got a, yep, yeah, he absolutely has a fast car. Looks like he's struggling a little bit down the straightaways, but yeah, he's got the draft off that 10 car. That'll help pull him up a little. Well, maybe not through the tunnel turn, but that'll help pull him up a little bit.
And I'll tell you, back to what you were saying about the 42 of smoke, man, he every week we hear that he's struggling at the track and then he just blows our doors off. But,
yeah, this is true.
He actually has said that this right here, this event, the Gander Outdoors 400, is so much different than Pocono 400, and it is the track is so much tighter. Just from running practice laps and running out on the racetrack for the first few laps of this race, it's a lot tighter. I know I was a half round down on my wedge more this event than it was the last one, so it was still not loose enough. So that could be playing a part in the factor of that 42 car.
Well, guys, look no farther because that 11-18 is catching that 20.
Oh yeah, they're moving.
They are cooking in a bucket right now because that 20 is starting to see them in a rear view mirror. I guarantee. I mean, they hit a whole straightaway on these guys. They've now cut it to half the straightaway coming out of turn 1 into the tunnel turn. I expect within the next 10 laps they're going to be there.
Yeah, they are at an even 3 seconds behind Ingalls. So after pits, it was 5.2 just a minute ago when I mentioned it. They were at 4.5. Now they're at 3.2. So they're catching.
I don't think I should have said anything though, because as soon as I started talking about him, Rowdy kills the wall out of the tunnel turn.
He said it. I'm going to be streaming. Make sure you follow me. He asked for it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. But look at that one car. He's cooking. I don't know if he's a lap down, but he's got to be, I think, a lap down, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think I just saw him come out of the pits. Yeah, I was just watching the stream from the 18, and he's going through his menus. It doesn't look like he got any real damage off that. And behind Rowdy, you've got Kamal 2.5 seconds back, and then you've got the Aviator 3.2. So that's your top 5: Ingalls, CGMX Rose, Rowdy, Kamal, and the Aviator in the 17. I think besides green flag pit stops, as we see the 43 exiting his pit right now, yeah, that 20's led the way.
Yeah, I mean, CGMX Rose was leading it early on. They got the racing out there. That 20 got the lead when we weren't paying attention. He's just checked out ever since. But I think once these setups came in, now they're going to be playing a factor. This 11 and 18 is definitely fast.
Oh yeah, to get together, they're booking absolutely.
Jose's got a really fast car too tonight, guys. Not sure if y'all knew it. He just made a pass on the Aviator for that fifth spot. So
he just
some of the guys
came out pit.
Yeah, he actually just came out. Yeah,
he's got freshies on. I think Jose's stuck in one of those situations where he's on a completely different pit strategy than everyone else. It's just a matter of the fact that this thing goes green, and if the laps are going to work in his favor, getting those fresh tires early on while everyone else is stretching it out.
Down to 2.5 seconds. Rose to Ingalls.
Stops going on right now. 42, 6, 24 is on pit road.
Now, last time we saw Dohar in that 40 car was able to stretch it 2 laps on the leader. Now he's going to be possibly 4 laps up on the game. With this being about 20 laps per run, running into our second green flag pit stop. We're about halfway through the race, are we? Here goes the 20 right now. He's pitting. CGMX Rose is going to pit, but Rowdy is actually going to stay out for another green flag pit stop. That might be a little mistake. I think the 11 and the 18 should have stuck together.
Yep, they got 45 laps to go. So Rowdy might be looking maybe another lap or 2 if he can. Although no, his fuel light just came on, so the 18 is going to have to pit this time. He won't be able to make it on just one more stop.
Good Lord. Who pits like that, 20? Ambrose, what in the world are you guys doing? 17 going nose first into the wall. Do a little pit crew action. CGMX Rose's pit crew is hard at work trying to get that nug nut on and tight. And there's the 20 of Ingalls. And Ingalls must have got a penalty because Rose is out way before him.
Way before him.
I was on the 20 when he went down pit road. Looks like he did enter a little fast right there.
What a tough break.
Yep, the 95 Kamal is going in squirrely.
Yeah, 18's in. He got a pretty good clean stop there.
Wow.
It was good.
That changed everything. I mean, Ingalls dominated early on. Granted, the 11 and the 18 were starting to catch him, but they were drafting. I mean, you'd almost expect them to catch. That speeding penalty right there is going to make him drop well outside the top 10, I'm willing to bet. Now it's a matter of fact if the 11 or the 18 is going to get the race lead as this thing cycles through.
Yeah, left side tires are going on the 18 right now, so it'll be curious to see where he comes out. Looks like...
Well, here's CGMX Rose at the start-finish. He's going to blow Rowdy's doors off, enter in turn 1. There he goes.
Wow, he must have had a great stop. I mean, that's a difference of at least 2 seconds on pit road.
That's the difference. That there's 1 lap fresher tires.
Yep. Wow.
Now Rowdy looks like he's got heavy damage on his right front. Let's see if we can get a quick look at this. Hopefully I get up. There it is. Hey, look at that. His left front, excuse me. That tire's a little exposed. Might be slowing him down just a bit. No clue if that's a pit road incident. More than likely it is. We all know this. We all done league races, raced online with damage. Sometimes it's not really your fault if you get that damaged car, and looks like Rowdy's going to be dealing with that.
Yeah, the 18's pulling up on him as they get past the 4 of Natty Dread. As he's
the 4 of Natty Dread is good. Lord, he's spinning.
Wow. Excuse me. Wow. He was trying to avoid the 18, and he just
my God,
flat into the wall.
I tell you what, I'm giving that a 10 out of 10. He just did a 360 no scope off the high rise at Rust and just landed the thing because he is still going after that. That was crazy.
Yeah, that 4 is in, or the hood on that 4 is in his face though. That was a hard lick, very hard lick. And he's right in front of the 41 now of Red Dot.
Well, that's going to help.
That was a hard hit.
That's going to help CGMX Rose because that helped grow his lead a little bit. I think Rowdy might be just outside of the draft, coming down into turn 1.
I tell you what, HD, this is going to be interesting. Right now, it's actually showing that Rowdy is in 4th. CGMX Rose is 1.4 ahead of him, but Fort Smitty is 16 seconds ahead of these guys in 2nd. And I'll let you guess who's in 1st place right now.
I'm just gonna take a guess at Stohar straight from Aka Commodity.
Oh my God!
Commodity.
Come at me!
Come
at me!
Ka. I am from New England. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Spit it out. 41 laps to go, and it looks like, yep, the 2nd place car of Fort Smitty's in the pits right now, and yep, Dohar is 16 seconds ahead of Rose.
It'd be interesting to see if this thing works out for him. He's able to shave off a whole pit stop.
Yeah, it's possible. Obviously, I was, scouting that out during the race. He's actually coming to pit road right now.
So that's like at least 5 laps after Rose. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep working through here. So that's gonna put that'll put Rose in 1st once he pits. Then you'll have Rowdy, James Kamal, and the Aviator. And Kamal and the Aviator are nose to tail going into 1 right now, and then you've got Red Dot behind them. Red Dot's worked his way up to 5th. He was leading that pack of that 2nd pack earlier. He's made some headway.
Was he 5th, 6th, 7th,
He is 5th,
8th,
yep.
9th? So the 20 dropped all the way back to 9th after that huge mistake on pit road, getting that penalty.
Wow, that was
The 20 is bumped for the 42.
Man, this 4 car is all over the place, and good Lord, that was close.
wow.
The 21's gonna get loose. They're gonna hit doors, but somehow they all saved that.
Yep, you got Amore got through that. The 20 got through that. The 21 got.
Oh, the 9 is hard into the wall up there.
Silent hard in the wall.
Looked like he blew it right front.
I don't know. I wonder if these guys are trying to make up so much time that they're setting the car too loose.
I've got no clue, but he just shot straight up the track.
When I talked to Silent yesterday, he was actually planning on starting the race at a really low preset, like a 3 or a 4, and working off that. So, boy, that was a hard hit.
What lap we on? 40?
As soon as the 18 makes his way by the start-finish line, I'll be able to get that for you. And that'll be in 3, 2, and 1. There's 38 to go.
38 to go, Cole. 38.
I got a pit. You can't pit. We're eating ice cream. Let's see. Work our way through a little bit more.
Really no racing going on the track. I kind of wish there would be a caution.
None of that. I know we had a long weekend in Charlotte, but none of that.
Yeah, man. It was a long weekend down there. Sure.
Yeah, by the way, HD, it was really a pleasure to finally get to meet you and the Bear at LFR Gaming's shops down in Charlotte. And I know you got to head over to their pits and kind of watch things as they unfolded. Unfortunately, the 95 didn't get the finish that he wanted, but it was all the same, and it was great to finally get to meet you and a bunch of other guys for the first Pro League race.
I'll tell you what, thank you, man. It was fun, but
absolutely.
We got a battle brewing here, at least, between Amore Smoke and the 20 of Ingalls, as they're going to go side by side down into the tunnel turn.
If Amore has made up that much room.
Ooh, the 20 was going to get loose out of the tunnel turn as well, because he was looking to pounce on Amore, and they are still side by side. 21's with God power looking to make a power move following Ingalls, coming out of what? Turn 4 down the front stretch.
Moore's got to be wondering why that 20 is so far back there.
And you know he's not going to be a happy camper.
No, he's not.
At 42, this is the first race this season I've seen him actually struggle. I mean, we've all got this point for a week.
Oh, he's going to brush the wall. Yeah, he brushed the wall at a turn 1 there just a bit. But CJ Max Rose has grown his lead on the 18 of Rowdy.
Yeah, Rose is now 2 seconds over Rowdy. You got James Kamal in that Procore 95, 3.5 seconds behind Rose. Then
Someone in
you've
the wall
got
back
the
there?
Aviator and Red Dot. Yep, Kamal. I'm guessing Kamal just lost that spot. I have a feeling he's. Oh no, he's pitting.
It looked like he smacked the wall.
Maybe he did and figured, hey, since I'm here, I might as well.
Cole saying
like
give the
that's
22 some love.
coming out.
J-Paul's got a lot of fans, man. He's got a little front end damage. No clue where he's running. I'm going to say just outside the top 10.
Yeah, J-Paul runs in a bunch of leagues. He runs in a league on Monday night called Dirty Mo Racing. He runs in NAOR. He's got several different teams, several different teammates. The whole race last week at New Hampshire, it was, give the 22 some camera time. That's all I saw in the chat. So, yeah, he's got a lot of friends, a lot of followers.
The car everyone better be worried about is this 40 of Dohar. Because if he's able to stretch it another 5 laps here, and he stretched it 5 laps the first time, that's going to be 15 laps.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, that will. Yep, and and actually, with even through his pit road issues and whatnot, that 20 car being as fast as he is, he's actually made it back up into the top 5 as things are with the pit cycle going on, and he's now 9 seconds behind Rose.
Well, got to give our very own Carroll some love here during the race. Looks like he's got some front end damage as well. It is beautiful Chevy Camaro 48 Allied Do It Right machine. Carroll sitting, I'm going to assume, in 15th place.
Probably a good assumption.
Well, Red Dot has catch. He's caught Aviator.
Yeah, I'm following that 41 right now. I mean, he is flying. That 41 is on rails right now.
Yeah, he's definitely caught the Aviator. He's going to be looking to make a move here as Aviator's going to wash up just out of turn 1. Down the straightaway in the tunnel turn. Red Dot doesn't have... Oh, Aviator just let him go.
Yeah, lets him go.
Man, I was hoping to call some racing.
Yeah, I tell you what, that 40, I watch him get into the corner and watch him come off, and he is straight as an arrow. He is on rails.
Aviator is struggling here. I tell you what, the last few races I broadcast, that 17 car is fast early on. Just looks like he dies off later in the run.
Might be tuning for speed, not longevity. That would be a mistake.
Yeah, especially when you come to these NNR races. Cautions are hard to come by. I mean, so far, Pocono,
yes,
we're well into this race and not a single caution yet.
Nope, not a caution. It was not too long ago. I think Coey, the owner of NNR, said that they're at, they only average three cautions per race, but that's for the entire season. So yeah, they got some bad races, but they got some great races like this one, where that flag doesn't fly once, and yeah, you got to have the car to beat.
And that's why qualified is so important here, and I think Red Dot is figuring that out because I'm telling you, he's fast, man. Just started in back to back in the beginning of the race.
Yep, he's 7 seconds behind Rose right now. He's definitely making up time.
It's really tough qualifying back to back here, mid-pack to the back. It's really tough, man. There's a lot of good guys in this league. And
ooh, look, Rose got a little scrubby.
Yeah, the 18 did also. There's a tunnel turn there. I'm following him right now.
No, there is no stages here in NNR. It's straight through. We're going old style racing here.
Yep, the Cup Series is straight through, no stages. If you're interested in running an NNR, they do have an Xfinity and a Truck Series as well that do run stages. Please, by all means, go to Facebook, search for NNR. You'll see a tab for Cup, a tab for Xfinity, and a tab for Truck. Send a message out. You'll either get contacted back by Coe, by Muffin, or by Dooman. But yeah, they'll get you sorted. And also, if you have a Twitter, they just launched a brand new Twitter yesterday also.
So make sure to hit that follow button.
Absolutely.
Yeah, always looking for good talent to run in NNR.
Oh, CJMX Rose is coming out for his green flag pit stop. Rowdy's going to go out there one more time. There's James Kamal with that heavy front end damage on his car, and I think that's exactly what happened. He just nailed that outside wall and had the pit. That's a tough break for him as well.
Yeah, he had a top 5 car for the entire first half of the race. It'll be interesting to see where he fares once these green flag pit stops are fully cycled through.
You have the game for PC. You might be the first person I think I've heard of having a game for PC. Rowdy looks like he's going to come down for his pit stop. He's going to let these guys go by.
I wonder if you might be talking about Steam or Stream, whatever that is.
I'm not sure, but here goes Rowdy down for his green flag pit stop. Everyone else is
got in
coming
there
out.
nicely.
Now, all right. So Rose pitted a lap before Rowdy, so this is going to be 2 laps for Dohar. We got to keep an eye on Dohar.
Yeah. Yep. Once Rowdy comes out of his pit, we should be able to see the where Dohar is. See if he's had any issues in that last fuel run. But the right sides are going on in that 18 as we speak, and going around to the left side, he'll be exiting here in about.
Oh, the 41 is gonna smack the wall out of the tunnel turn, hit the 20 of Ingalls. They hold it together somehow. It's a tough break for the 41. He should be coming down to pit stop this time, if not next time by. He's going for another one.
Yeah, the 18 just came out of his pit, and Dohar flew by. Rowdy's 5th now. He's got Rose in front of him, Fort Smitty in 3rd, and then you got the top 2.
So what's that, 3 laps? Ooh, the 10
yeah,
of. It's going to give that 48 a little bump right there. 10 of Sterla. Gonna give Carroll the bumper. Yep. Oh, there goes Dohar yet again down into turn 1. This has got to be what, 4 laps later?
Yeah, this will be the second lap that the 18 is out, where Dohar hasn't pitted yet. So yeah, he's really stretching that out.
So yeah, this is 3 or 4 laps now.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, 40 was coming off pit road as the 11 pitted. I was on the 18 during that.
Ooh.
As the 11 made his pit stop, the 40 was coming off when the 18 went by.
Dohar's going yet another one. So Dohar's your current race leader, right?
Yeah. Yep.
How many laps are left?
Not quite. I'll let you know here in just a second. 26.
If he stretches,
will have to make one more pit stop.
Yeah, this one right here. If he stretches this one more lap, he's gonna make it to the end.
They were getting 21, so
he stretched this. Yeah. He's gonna make it.
It'll be extremely close.
It's gonna be close, but the man is stretching gas like I've never seen before.
Not at Pocono. You don't see that with these long straightaways. No.
He's going for another one. I mean, he's got to be throttling it through the whole race.
just messaged me and said that he lagged out of the race.
Wow.
Bad break for that 41.
Oh, that's terrible. He definitely had a strong car. He had a fast car out there, and that's terrible.
Fast car.
Terrible.
They put it back in the parking lot.
Are we sure this 40 hasn't pitted yet?
No, he's.
I thought that I saw the 40 on pit road. When the 11 of Rose made his pit stop, and the 18 stayed out that last time, I could have swore that I saw that 40 being passed by that 18. I think he's on fresh tires right now.
I really don't know. Rose is in second, Fort Smithy's in third, Rowdy's in fourth, James Kamal is in fifth, and the Aviator is sixth. Actually, Ingalls is now sixth. He just passed the Aviator. I don't think Dohar has pitted yet.
I don't think he has.
Oh no, man. If he's not, he's rolling them really good right now to be on home tires.
I'll tell you, if he hasn't, this thing goes green. He's gonna win it.
Oh, he'll win it by a long shot. See if he. No, he had to have pitted because the 43 is pitting now. I don't see him going 26 laps on fuel unless he's got such a big gap that he's able to completely get out of the throttle in the corners. I don't see it.
No, he's rolling corners too good right now, in my opinion, to be on those tires. I mean, he is just flying around this track.
Yeah, again, tough break for a red dot, man. It's terrible. He had a fast car.
Nope. Dohar's in first by 7.3.
Oh God.
So he has not pitted yet.
He's definitely not pitted.
Man, that's a good long run car.
And we're 23 laps to go.
Soon as the 18 crosses the start line, I'll let you know. But yeah, that sounds about right. So I'll be curious to if he has been stretching it, he'll pit either this lap or next lap.
But now will be his last pit stop, and then everybody else has got to pit again, and he'll be able to go full throttle for the whole run.
Yep.
Man, that car is strong.
Yep, he's really backing it down. The 18 is picked up. He was 7.2. He's now 6.2 behind Dohar. So Dohar is really backing it down.
Is the 18 in second repeat?
The 18 is in third right now behind Rose, and in front of the Aviator with Kamal two cars behind, 9 points back.
Give us a lap count this time, by. And there goes the 40 right now. Oh, Wadali. Slow her down there.
Yep, there he goes into the pits. So
how many laps we got?
21. He's good. He'll be fine.
Good to go.
Yep. He is on the button. Wow. Wow, 40. Yeah. His nose first into the wall in his pit. Good thing there's no lag damage, or caution damage rather.
I tell you, that 40 is Dohar, man. He's really good at fuel mileage.
Straight
really
from ACA Academy.
Man.
Yeah. Kind of work our way through here. Take a look at a couple other cars. Find some more. Any other battles on the track? I know they're really spread out.
Yeah,
they are really spread out.
Yeah, I don't see any battles going on. You got the 20 of Ingalls, 42 of Amore Smoke, 1 of Sweeter, 95 of Kamal, 17 of Aviator. They're all kind of around each other, but really nothing working right now.
The 48's caught back up to the 10 here, going to the tunnel turn. He's pressuring him pretty good.
Ooh, they both nailed the wall out. The 10 is around 24. Was able to dodge him.
Caution is out.
47. Oh, wow, that's gonna change everything that Dohar did was just wiped away.
What
everything
a
he had going for him. Wow.
be interested to see what happens here on this restart, man. I wish I was still in there.
Wow.
See what this was.
It is going to be just as tight as it was in the beginning, but I don't think we're going to see that same top 5 pull away. Now with all these cars getting their damage repaired and getting some fresh tires and may not have to get any gas, keep the cars light. Oh boy.
Man.
Just a couple seconds away from taking it back green.
What in the world happened there? Who is leading this race? Dohar's out front.
40 car of Dohar is out front here. Yeah.
God, I need to get to him.
Yeah, but they're gonna take their pace lap, and the 40 hasn't necessarily been known for speed, while that 20 he's got a fresh step, so that black flag that he got earlier is completely wiped away. He's got the 47 of Fort Smitty on the outside of Dohart. Got the 18 of Rowdy in third. You got the 17 watch. I think I saw. Yeah.
I want to watch Rowdy.
Yep. Rowdy's going to be super aggressive. You know he wants this win. But where's the defending race winner? Where's Amor? Amor looks like he is sitting back in P7.
7. Yeah, 7's playing. So, yeah. He talked about all day about the sweep, and this track is just so much different, man. And you know, you talk about the 20 car being so fast. He's in P8 right now. It's gonna be tough for him to make that outside line work going into especially with the fast cars in 1, 3, and 5 right there. That's some pretty good guys.
Oh, absolutely! They're gonna be taking the green with 15 to go. Everybody can make it, and I'm kind of curious to see how wide that 40 makes his bumper.
Oh, he's gonna make it Ryan Newman wide. You can believe that.
Ryan Newman wide, basically like swerving Sterling.
Well, this is gonna be it right here, boys, as they're coming out of what? Turn 4 here at Pocono, the tricky triangle after a late race caution. We're going to keep our eyes on that 18 of Rowdy. We know he can be aggressive. Look no farther because that 11 of the young gun CGMX Rose, and we are green with the 40 of whatever his name is, Dohar now out in front. And Rowdy putting pressure on early.
That other Aka Dohar. Oh, 18 might have got a little bit of the apron.
Straight from the Aka Academy. And here comes the 20 of Ingalls. We know he's got a fast car, but he's got to work his way through traffic down into the tunnel turn. They are single file, 10 cars deep.
Oh, we got a car around in the back. Let's see if that brings out the caution.
We're still green. And the Aviator is looking to move up to P3. He's going to pounce on the 47. Rose is on the inside. He's going to slide job the 47 as well. That's a single file it out down the straightaway.
And here comes the more up the inside.
Right now, Rowdy's being pretty patient. And the 11's going to move. Now he's going to stay at P4. And there you go. Amor moving up to P5 on the 47. Down into the tunnel turn.
Amor is digging. He's got the 20 of Ingalls giving him a push. He's got and plus he's gonna have the draft of the 11 coming off the tunnel turn. As 17 bumped the wall, that made them all drive evasively right there.
And CGMX Rose is going to move up to P3 out of that. 17 of the Aviator is going to make a little mistake. But still, your race leader is going to be the 40 of Dohar, straight from Aka Academy, leading some laps here at Pocono. We know he feels like he's got that race stolen from him after that late race caution. He had it green all the way to go. Didn't have to pit again, but he's out here leading the laps. He's showing he's actually got speed. He's going to pull Rowdy down this little straightaway into the tunnel turn. Will Rowdy make a move this time? By Dohar is blocking.
He is blocking. He made that car 4 lanes wide.
Oh, you know Rowdy. Great. If you know Rowdy, man, you know he's not going to be happy sooner or later. He's going to put the bumper to his bumper as they come down, and then there he goes. He's going to put the bumper to Dohar. Dohar's going to smash that wall. Rowdy to the lead. Here comes CGMX Rose.
CGMX Rose game.
Oh, Rose is around in
on the front stretch. Oh, if this don't bring out the caution, I don't think anything will.
Oh.
The 11 is destroyed. The 2 didn't look like he got too much damage from that. But yeah, that is wow. That was a lot of hard racing. You know, knowing that they got some really fast cars up front.
Ooh. Is torn up here, guys.
Yes, he is.
This is terrible. 18. Terrible.
Yep, I'm watching his stream right now, and I see the M&Ms flat upside down.
Yep, looks like the 20s will come out the big winner here. He should have the race lead when we go back green.
Good Lord, man. I don't even know what to say. The 40 blocks the 18. 18 gives them the bumper in turn 3. Then the 11 gives the 18 the bumper, and they all wreck.
Yeah, I think
42, race leader.
Yep. Wow. More call, man. That guy's just. Somebody's making
How many laps do we
horseshoe
have?
jokes not too long ago. They've got 8 laps to go.
Hate to go. I guarantee that wasn't the last caution.
No.
I'll tell you what, though, come on, in that Pro Toyota, man, he's sitting P3 right now. He could make a move right here. He needs a win. It's been a long time since he got a win in NNR, and he could make a move.
Yeah, I think his last win was just in the winter season, if I'm not mistaken. He's been hungry all season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give you a quick top 6 rundown. Your race leader is going to be the 42 of Amore Smoke. On the outside of him is going to be Ingalls. Sitting there in P3 is going to be that beautiful 95 Procore Toyota Camry machine of James Kamal. And sitting in 4th, the 21 of God Power. We got the 1 of Sweeter sitting in 5th. On the outside of Sweeter is going to be the 40 of Dohar after getting the bumper. Now, guys, you both race in this league. After something like that, are you going to turn your aggression level up to get back to the lead?
Oh,
String, I'll let you take that one.
Yeah, absolutely, I would. I mean, if I was Dohar right here, man, I'm absolutely putting the bumper to somebody because, you know, the thing is, if they're going to do it to you, you better do it to them, because if you don't, then you know, you squandered away what could potentially be a win.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm putting the bumper to somebody right here if I have the opportunity.
Hey, well, here they go, and here's going to be his chance as they come out of turn 4 down the long straightaway at Pocono, and boogity, let's go racing. 7 to go as Amore Smoke to the lead. 20 of Ingalls on the outside with the 95 in tow on the inside. They are 2 by 2. I don't even know how many rows deep.
Oh, they are several rows. I'm back here with the 1 car, Sweeter Feed, and he's really got a run on the you know, right behind the 90.
Oh, the 42 is going to block down the front stretch. 20 to the inside, though. They're going to go side by side through the tunnel turn. More Smoke is going to edge them out that time but here comes the 21 of God Power.
Wow, 42 really kept up the momentum on that high side.
Yeah, 21 looking to the inside through turns 3, down the front stretch on Ingalls.
Oh, and Kamal is on his roof. He's through the air. The 1 car is going car over car.
Caution is out.
Bring out the caution. Wow, that 1 car was riding the roof of the 18. Kamal was in the air.
Whew.
Let's rack them up again, boys.
Oh, you know there's less than 5 laps to go because we went caution free for about 65 laps.
Wow. They're fighting tooth and nail.
Come on, guys, get together here.
Tooth and nail.
Man, we went caution free to 3 quick cautions, but that's what happens when you got under 10 to go. Who do you guys got, man? You got the 42 of Amore Smoke. Looked like he was struggling a bit during this race. Or maybe like the 20 of Ingalls. Ingalls was dominating early on. The 11 of CGMX Rose is in the back of the pack. As well as pretty much all the front runners, man. Not even in the top 10 at the moment.
No, I definitely can't stick with my my pre-race pick of the 11. But boy, I can't look past Ingalls either. I think he might have the 42 right where he wants him.
I think the 42's got the most wins, Cole, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 42.
Him or the 11. 11's got quite a bit too. I know that.
As bad as you know, pains me personally to say, and that 17 might be in a spot to win this race. You know.
I'm looking at the 20 right now. The 20 was on the outside that time by. He was making an aggressive move on the 42 of a more smoke. And is this a green-white checker situation here?
I didn't catch how many laps were left.
I think it should be. Or close.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And if the caution flies one more time, that could be the race. Oh yeah, they're at 77 of 80. So yeah, that's green-white checker.
I'm going to keep the camera on this 20 car. I think he's going to be in a mix up in the front. But look at the 9 of Silent Killer, if I'm not mistaken. He's made his way up to P5. Sweeter, who's had a solid run all night long. He hasn't been up in the front, but he's been inside the top 10. We know he's got a good car. And there he is, the man of the hour, the 22 of J. Paul, sitting in P8 with Sterlo right behind him in P10. Coming out of what? Turn 4 down to our front stretch for a green-white checker. And we are underway, it looks like, as the 42 is going to take the green flag. Outside lane's got nothing cooking. 17 of the Aviator is going to move down. And the 48 of Carroll sitting in the top 10 as well.
Great run. This could be a great finish, probably the best finish for Carroll all season. But look at that 9 of Silent.
Carroll is on the apron back there. He's able to hold it together. Good drive from him. 10 of Sterlo in the wall. But we got a battle for the lead through the tunnel turn. Side by side, Amore smoking Ingalls. A little contact with the Ingalls. He's gonna use 8 tires instead of 4 right there. Ingalls to the lead.
Caution.
Oh, gonna bring the caution. Now, Stream, what is the caution or the end race procedure for cautions this late in the game?
We run overtime, man. Yeah, as many times it takes. As long as the leader doesn't take the white flag, we run overtime as many times as it goes. Yeah, there'll be an overtime this time by. And as long as if the 20 car or whoever the leader is doesn't make it back to the white flag, we'll rack them up and redo it again.
There you go. There you go. All right, one more pace lap.
Ooh. Man.
Now that 20 is going to start P2 right on the outside of Amore.
I think they're racing. Yeah, they are racing right now.
Yeah, they didn't take a pay. I guess Coey called an audible and said, no, we're just going to go.
I don't know, but the 9 of Silent Killer is going to give the 42 a little bump, and he's looking for the lead tonight, first time. Here comes the 20 of Ingalls, though. It's getting the blimpy cam as they come through the tunnel turn. More smoke on the outside. They're going to get a little loose. The 20 of Ingalls has got nowhere to go. He's going to follow suit with the 20 of Amore smoke as they come down into what, turn 4? Coming down the front stretch. White flag, I'm assuming.
Should be the white flag right here.
Yeah, this should be the white flag. I'm watching along with the stream of the 18. And yes, sir. 1 to go.
And 1 to go. Amore smoke is out in front, but the 20 has got the 9 clear. He's got a little bit. He's going to get a. Oh, he's going to slap the wall, though. I think Amore smoke just won this thing.
Amore took that really, really wide.
I think he just won it because now they're racing side by side for second place through the tunnel turn.
Yeah, but if the 20 and the 9 screw up, that'll be the end of it. It looks like the 20 and the 1 are fighting it out.
And they are 3 wide coming into turn 3.
3 wide through that turn. Man.
3 wide still. And they are sitting door to door 4 down the front stretch. 17 gets put into the wall. Top 3 is going to be a More Smoke, the 9 of Silent Killer, and the 20 of Ingalls.
Wow, what a man!
Excellent race, guys.
Oh,
Excellent
we were
race.
saying we needed a caution, and well, the caution definitely flew, and man, they pulled it out at the end. They definitely made it interesting.
Good race. Good race. Good ending right there.
Very good race. Very, very good race.
Man, I wish I could have been there for that. Golly.
Well, I know you'll be back home, and you'll be back hardwired, and you'll have something for him next week, no doubt.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We'll be back in Michigan for sure.
Oh, Michigan, I can't wait.
Yep, we'll be back in Michigan.
All right, let's get the top 3 runners up in the booth.
Gonna have to get a More Smoke, one of those director chairs, and just like bolt it to the floor in the booth. Man, I tell you.
There's a More Smoke right there. He's in here. Let's give everybody else another minute before we get this kicked off. There's Ingalls. Just needs Silent Killer, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, just waiting on Silent.
Well, Pete, why don't we just go ahead and kick it off for 3rd place while we're waiting for Silent? Why don't you go ahead and take Ingalls?
Ingalls, it's Pete. How are you doing, sir?
How you doing?
I'm all right. Well, P3, you look like you were just gonna run away in the beginning after you got past the third the guys that were up front. It seemed like the first 30 laps, it was just a straight line. Once you got past the first couple, you set sail and you were gone. And then it looked like you got a black flag. How'd you overcome the black flag, bring it home for P3?
I said I was going 56. I guess I wasn't. I must have had the tires locked up a little bit, so I got black flag there and got back in the pack. And I thought I had more there, but the caution came out and put me on the outside, and that pretty much killed it from there, being on the outside there on that last restart. Then I got in the wall a little bit coming up the side, and things just, I had him right where I wanted him, up in caution, but congrats to him. He's a driver. I enjoy racing with him.
Well, you definitely overcoming that black flag and racing your way back through. You're definitely showing why you belong up in the Cup Series. Great job on your P3.
Thanks.
All right, well, no Silent Killer yet, so we're just going to go ahead and hit a More Smoke up. A More, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Got a copy.
Man, I don't know how you do it, because we're up here in the booth like, man, a More Smoke is struggling out there. Doesn't look like the More Smoke that we're used to, leading every single lap, and somehow, some way, you pull it off.
Oh man, this one was lucky, man. I got lucky. Leader direct after that call, snuck right through and got the lead. And, man, it was just hard. It was really hard holding off people off of turn one. They get huge runs. I had a big block on Eagles. He still got to my inside, but that turn 2, it was so hard to pass on the inside, especially if I could hit the turn at the outside right. And I can't believe I won this race, honestly. That's kind of shaking on that one.
Well, I'll tell you what, you made the right moves at the right time, put yourself in the right position, and that's what happens.
Yes,
So,
sir.
looking back at it, is there something you wish you would have did something different early on? Because you're running about middle of the pack. It looks like you didn't qualify too well as well.
Yeah, I was hoping for an earlier caution. My preset was a little lower than everybody else, so I got my preset in. It was running pretty good. I got back up to about 6th or so. I thought I was gonna finish around there, and then the caution come out. And I guess it was just on from there. Everybody was so aggressive, and I was like, I was just trying to make it through it, and I got lucky and got to the lead. Then I just tried to hold everybody off as much as I could. It was pretty intense. I will say that was probably one of the most intense restarts that I've raced in a while.
I'll tell you what, that was a great ending to the race. Would you like to throw any shout-outs out there? I know you got quite a bit of fans out there.
I'd like to shout out Coochie. He tunes in, and more Coochie. We've known him for a really long time. And shout out to Silent Killer and Ingles for a great battle. I mean, they kept it off each other. And, we were able to, race really good, put on a good show for everybody.
Well, I tell you what, it's a good race right there. And no, we are no longer doing picks for the $10 Amazon gift card. Due to conflict of interest is what we are going to say. And guys, this has been another broadcast of the NNR Racing League. Some like to call it the No Neck Racing League. Now, this is the No Name Racing League. I tell you what, they made a name for themselves tonight because this is one of the best leagues out there on NASCAR Heat 3. And until next time, guys, we'll see you on the track.